All right, we are back. Now we are going to do something for Earth Day that has to do with recycling, things that we may think are trash, but that we're gonna turn into beautiful artwork that you can put around your house. Okay, so some things that you'll need is a newspaper, scissors. Now why would we need scissors for this?
To cut some paper out.
To cut up the newspaper. That's a really good fine motor that your child can do. Because did you cut up all these pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You will also need a piece of white paper and then some watercolors and a glass of water, or if you don't have watercolors, maybe markers, and then you could probably even drip some water on top of the markers and it'll kind of bleed and kind of spread like watercolors would. You will also need a glue stick. Okay, you should have had a lot of those things in your packet that you picked up. Okay, so the first thing that we did, and we already did it, was I had Carter cut out the newspaper, right?
Yeah.
And this is also a good way because there's lots of letters in here. So while they're cutting, maybe they'll find a special letter in their name, or you can quiz them on some of the letters that way, so it's a little more fun. So we have them all cut up. Now when we use our glue stick, and I'm gonna have you do yours and I'll do mine, just put a little bit of glue down, you can do yours, and then you're gonna just start pressing down the newspaper.
Like this.
Yep. Ooh, you have some numbers on there. What are your numbers?
4, 9, 5, 0.
Cool. All right. So then you're just gonna have them press this down all over the paper. Ooh, just like that. And this might even be a good thing that they can do maybe while you're making dinner. A little independent task that they can do. So what we did is we already have ours that we made.
That were bigger.
Yes. This is kind of like a cooking show. We already have stuff prepped and ready. So this one was yours. So this was Carter's that he did. And then I have mine here, and now they're all dry. We're gonna use our watercolors. Now again, if you don't have watercolors, you can use markers, and I bet you could probably drip water on it, so it would kind of make the colors spread. All right, now make sure when you're using watercolors, you get quite a bit of water on your brush, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start out with this pretty blue color.
I'm gonna start out with this.
And then what you're just gonna have them do is you're just gonna have them paint on the newspaper. So it's kind of like a different type of artwork.
And it changes colors when you put the water in first, and you pick a color, then it turns like different colors.
Absolutely right. You can talk about some of your primary colors or those secondary colors that you mix together to make new colors.
I can dip this in, then dip it in here, and then the red, and then just paint it on here and make a different color.
Yeah, you can. So this will kind of be a fun, engaging way that you could even ask them, I see the letter B, can you paint it? So then they would have to look for that letter. I think we should hang these up on the fridge to show Dad. All
I'll
right.
take this black.
Pick one more color just so they can kind of get the idea of what it will look like. Okay. Now this is how I have it so far, but you can continue to do it kind of all over the newspaper. And I just think that'll be really neat because it'll be kind of repurposed art. Okay. So then, and that is beautiful. I love that. Nice work. We're gonna have to finish these and then hang them up. All right, our last thing that we're going to do is going to be working with plastic. Now you might be ordering food like we have and cooking, but we have some different lids. These ones are from Chick-fil-A for the fruit. We had that last night, didn't we? So you have these plastic containers and like these lids from Panera. But a neat way that you can repurpose this into art is to make kind of like window designs. So I'm gonna let you, Carter, choose. Which one do you want to use?
I want to use this from today.
Okay. And I have tons of Sharpies. Oh yeah. Now these are permanent, so you need to be careful that you're not getting them all over your hand, okay? So I'm gonna start opening them and then you can just start decorating and coloring. Okay? Now these are some ways that they can just kind of be creative. You could do a rainbow, you could do lots of different colors, you could make the earth. These ones would probably be a good idea for that because it's like round. So let me, that's all right. All right, so let's see. You're just gonna kind of have them draw on it. You might want to put a paper down to have them use just in case, to make sure nothing gets on the table. But this is a good way to use some fine motor, to do some practice with the letters. Maybe if that's kind of tricky and maybe they don't necessarily want to do it that much, this would be a fun way to kind of get that incorporated without having it be more of like a paper pencil task. That one doesn't work.
This one's kind of like a black.
It is.
See? Let's flip.
Well, and then you'll kind of notice that you'll start mixing the colors, huh?
Like me.
Yeah. All right, I am just about done.
Well, I have to do more.
Well, that's all right. I'm just doing one kind of quick so I can show everyone kind of what it looks like. Okay. So then here is mine. And I just did a rainbow on there. But then what you can do is you can take a hole punch, or however you can kind of make a hole in it, you can do it that way. And punch out the hole. And then you could even have them string that through because that would be kind of good eye-hand coordination. And then you could tie this up and you could put this into your window. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Do you want to show them yours?
Yep, I'm just about done.
All right.
Just one more color and I'll be done.
Okay.
There we are.
Awesome. See, some beautiful artwork. It'll look really nice hanging in the windows. Okay. So I hope you guys have a fun Earth Day today. I hope you do the scavenger hunt, or maybe you can make some of this artwork. I bet Grandma would maybe like some of this artwork taped outside of her window. And maybe we should do that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, friends.